When two arrogant officers saw a rugged black man walking through the city center, they assumed the worst. No ID, no questions asked, just immediate violence. But they didn't know that the man they humiliated wasn't just any civilian. He was someone far, far above their rank. Hours later, when he returned, not in street clothes but in a fully decorated uniform, their arrogance turned into pure fear. Justice would be swift and unforgettable. It was an ordinary Tuesday morning when Marcus Reed, a highly decorated military officer, decided to visit his hometown after years overseas. Wearing casual jeans and a hoodie, he strolled through the town's bustling main street, reminiscing about simpler times. Sadly, the city had changed, but some people's prejudices hadn't. Without warning, two police officers pulled up beside him, barking orders. They demanded ID, assuming he must be a threat because of his appearance. Marcus calmly explained he was just visiting. But they didn't listen. They didn't see a hero. They only saw the color of his skin. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. When Marcus couldn't produce his military ID right away, they slapped the papers from his hands, shoved him against a wall, and humiliated him in front of dozens of onlookers. Bruised but composed, Marcus didn't resist. He looked at them and said, "You'll regret this." They laughed as he walked away. Hours later, back at the police station, the same officers lounged around, boasting about teaching lessons on the streets. Little did they know, a storm was brewing. A black SUV pulled into the station's parking lot. Out stepped Marcus, not in a hoodie this time, but in full ceremonial military uniform, adorned with medals that spoke of unimaginable bravery, service, and sacrifice. His polished shoes echoed through the halls as he went to the chief's office. Word spread like wildfire through the station. Nervous whispers filled the air. "Is that the guy from this morning?" one rookie asked. The two officers from earlier felt their faces pale as realization dawned. Marcus sat with the chief, a stern man who knew precisely who Marcus was. After all, Marcus wasn't just any officer. He was a national hero who had saved dozens of lives overseas and was personally honored by the president. The chief's fury was immediate. The chief stormed out of his office with Marcus calmly walking behind him. The entire station froze as the chief called out the two officers by name. "You two," he growled, "thought you could abuse your power against a citizen. Not just any citizen, a hero who's done more for this country than you could dream of." The officers stammered, trying to apologize. But it was too late. In front of the entire precinct, the chief suspended them indefinitely pending investigation and promised a full disciplinary hearing that could end their careers for good. Meanwhile, Marcus simply looked at them with the same calm strength he had shown hours earlier. There was no shouting, no threats, just truth and dignity. The news spread quickly. Decorated veteran assaulted by local cops. The town exploded in outrage. Protests were held demanding justice and better training for officers. The mayor apologized to Marcus and promised immediate reforms in the police department. Marcus wasn't interested in revenge. Instead, he used his experience to push for lasting change, speaking at community events, mentoring young recruits, and ensuring no one else would be judged by appearance alone. The two officers never wore badges again. Their careers ended, not because of Marcus's anger, but because of their arrogance. And Marcus? He left the town stronger than he found it, a true hero who taught everyone a lesson they'd never forget. Dignity, honor, and strength aren't worn on your clothes. They're lived in your actions. If you enjoyed this story and thought it provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful narratives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done in this situation? Your support helps bring more eye-opening stories to life. Take care.